Other one, June the 4th. Alright, I just watched a little interview of Hyson Polaku, one of those really old school golden videos from is that gold weightlifting, or I forgot the name. I mean, it was from like 13, 14 years ago. I think he was prepping for the London Olympics. I think so, right? Yeah, he was prepping there, and then good kid, very unconventional technique, but yeah, it works for him. I think during that I was at camp in United States, and with some great footage and some interview with him, and then the one I just saw, they just asked him how many hours did he train. He said minimum 7 to 8 hours a day, maximum 9 to 10 hours. So it is like full-time job, like your training, right? And I think it involves everything, every aspect of the training. I think he was back then full on Bulgarian, so 3 sessions a day, most likely, right? 3 sessions a day. And he said he sleep at least 8 hours at night and another 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon. So it's like 11, right? Count 10 to 11 hours of sleep. And he said his day is just train, sleep. Well, he didn't say eat, but definitely eating. It's training, sleeping, eating. That's it. That's all he does for that camp. And I think he hit 170 and 211. He definitely hit 211. I remember a video of him hitting 211. So it was amazing. But I don't think he did. I don't think he participated in the Olympics. I think he got popped or whatever. Did he got popped? Hyson Polaku, London Olympics? Was he injured or? Oh, Albanian was banned. Holy shit. That's ESPN. Hyson Polaku was the first doping ban. First official doping ban during the London. I'm reading ESPN right now. The first official doping ban of the London Olympics was handed down Saturday. Saturday, that's July 27, 26, 2012. As the IOC threw out Albanian weightlifter Hyson Polaku from the games. The IOC said Polaku tested positive for banned stanozolol. Yeah, Jesus, he's taking stanozolol. Old school, huh? Really old school. On July 23rd, and that a backup B sample confirmed the result. Oh, was it an out of competition test? The announcement came a day after Albanian dropped the 19-year-old from its weightlifting team over doping suspicion. He was supposed to have competed in a 77 kilo weight class. Polaku was testing in London, had his accreditation taken away, and was kicked out of the athlete's village. It's always a sad day when a cheating athlete is caught. A cheating athlete is caught. But I tell you, it's true when he's caught, right? How many were not caught? Yeah, I think Albania just probably didn't. There were a lot of politics. I mean, I was into this kind of thing a while back, and I knew for a fact that there were a lot of politics in this, in weightlifting specifically. Whether you were popped or not back then was heavily determined by your organization at home, right? Your organization, federation, right? By your home federation, by your relationship with IWF, the chairman of IWF in particular, and whether you paid enough, whether you say I'll sacrifice one and you'll let all the other athletes through. You know what? I think this might most likely be the reason. So 2012, China's very strong in 77, and then but the likelihood I don't know. I mean, he hit good. Heisen hit very, very big numbers, so there is a likelihood that he could have won the gold. But I guess there was some computation, and then they probably told the IOC, I don't know, IWF maybe told Albania, you know what, you had to drop one guy, otherwise I'm gonna pop your entire team. And then they did the calculation, and they thought, man, Heisen probably cannot win, right? And also he was very young, 19 years of age. So if they drop him, he'll got like a ban of a year or 2 years. It didn't really matter because the next cycle around he will be 23, still pretty much in his prime if he stayed injury free. So they decided, yeah, let's sacrifice him. I like that conspiracy theory. But again, this is all just speculation based on educated guess. It's possible. I mean, it's possible. Alright, anyway. Lexicographically smallest equivalent string. Two strings of the same length, S1, S2, and a string base str. We say S1I and S2I are equivalent characters. For example, if S1 and S2 are like that, and we say A is equal to C, B is equal to D, and C is equal to E. Equivalent characters follow the usual rules of any equivalence relationships. A equal to B, A is equal to A, and then symmetry and then transitivity. For example, given the equivalency information about ABC and this, so AC and AAB are equivalent strings. ACD and AAB are equivalent strings of base str the hell is this? ACD, they are equivalent strings of base STRE. What? And AB is the lexicographically smallest equivalent of. I think this one is wrong. Like, what the hell is this? Oh, no. Okay, so ACD, AAB, they're equivalent. These two are equivalent, and they're also equivalent to the base STR. And AAB is the smallest, the smallest one that's equivalent. So return the lexicograph smallest equivalent string of this by using equivalency. Okay, I got it. So, so we have Parker and Morris, and I want to find parser. So equivalency. How do we do equivalency? Well, we can union find to do equivalency, but I wonder if there is a easier way. So we can say P goes to M, right? A goes to O. Yeah, it just edges, right? Equivalency just means you have edge. Right, so I say P and M, A and O, R and R, that's for sure, and K and R, E and I, and R and S. So basically we have an S, right? R and S. Okay, so that's that. So basically we'll build up a string that, not really a set, right? Or build up a set of characters, chars that belong to the same group. Okay, I am wondering if there is an easier way compared to union find for me to do this. Groups. That's essentially union find. You're thinking about union find. You're thinking about union find still. I think we can union find this. So union find, and when you find, you'll find the smallest. That's essentially what it is. You find the smallest when you do union find. So when you union, right? When you union, you need to point into some stuff. So instead of keeping it as like arbitrarily having a rank, we will always point to the smallest one. So when you find it, it'll always be the smallest. So how would you write that? So union, if the 2 is already union, yeah, you don't union it again. If the 2 is not union, right? If the 2 is not union, we don't look at, so we look at their parents. And we decide a parent, the size of the parent, and then we do that. Okay. Let's union find this. It'll be fun. I haven't written union find for a while. It's always good to pick it back up. Alright, so we usually call it DSU, right? And then we'll call it DSU. We'll give it n. Okay, so this is gonna be a public. Alright, and then we need a private. So private, we need a rank. Now we need a parent, and that's it. We don't need a rank. Can I do? Actually, I'm not sure. Par. I don't know. Can I do this? No, this is it cannot be. Wait, why do you need n? You don't need n. We know n. Jesus, man. We know what it is. It's just default. Yeah, this is just gonna be default. I don't even need this because this one I can directly do 26. I do need to 26. Alright, it cannot be default. I need to say for int I, 0i smaller than 25, I plus plus. I need to say par dot pushback I. Okay, so that is that, and then we'll say union. Alright, into union, we have x and y, and also find. Okay, find will say if parent of x is not equal to x, parent x shall equal to find parent x, and I'll return parent x. Huh? Did I got it wrong? It's don't tell me I've been coding it for a while and I still don't know how to define this? This is the private. It has access to it. Okay, I have no idea what happened here. For one thing, usually we should do this. Huh? Why? If public, you can immediately use it, right? You can also do private. What do you mean by undeclared? I declare it as private. I'm gonna throw this into Gemini and I'm trying to see what is going on. Dude, this is weird. What did I do wrong? I mean, okay, so I have to do this. Oh, that's it. It's wrong because I didn't do this. No. Yeah, I have no idea. It just flagged union. Yeah. It says undeclared. That's because I haven't defined this function. Px find x, py find y. And then if px is equal to py, they are a union, return false. Right, already unioned. Now it's wrong again. Otherwise, if px is larger than parent is smaller than py, right? Then px is smaller than py, then we say parent, so we shall go, so parent y, py, right, shall equal to px, else parent px equal to py, and I will return true. It's just weird. I don't understand. Declaration does not declare anything. What do you mean declaration does not declare anything? Oh, custom union. Custom find. I see what happens here. Well, these are public function, but I put underscore to it. I don't like it. But I guess there's no other way. Alright, we always go to the smaller one, so we assign a smaller one to it. Okay, and we're gonna start. Yep, for sure. The other one too?
No. I can't fix the thing.
You're welcome. Alright, let's union find. That was easy. We will use union find, and when using union find, we will ensure that each time find is called, the smallest letter in the union, the smallest letter is returned, right? Oh, union find times n. Union. Yeah, we'll have to do underscore. And then I forgot. What's the fastest way to build a string? Build a string character by character. String has pushback. String stream. Alright, that's a good pushback then. Really? You can do pushback. I did not know you can do pushback. We can actually do this. Char co space str. And say rest dot pushback psu dot find b minus a plus a. I have to make it into a char. I think I can do that. I also can save one more line. I'll see. Well, looks to be right. 26. Jeez. That was an oversight. Ah, gosh. Typo. I got a typo. Three milliseconds. Definitely not the fastest. Yep, that was union fine. DFS, that's the same thing. Alright, good. That'll be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.